today we've probably got one of the hottest new smartphones on the market. It is the new LG G3. This was hotly anticipated and interestingly followed on from the LG G2, which was their big entry back into competitive high-end smartphones late in 2013. And in mid-2014, they've now just released its replacement, the G3. There are a number of really amazing standout features on this particular phone. It is the first smartphone on the market with a quad HD screen. So this screen, although it looks like a normal smartphone screen, this screen has 4 times the resolution of a standard HD screen that comes on most other high-end smartphones. And in addition to that, not only has it got 4 times the resolution, it's got 11 million subpixels, which make the screen incredibly sharp and amazingly color accurate. It's also an LCD screen and not an AMOLED screen. So in absolute brightness, you'll find some of the phones are a little bit brighter, but in color accuracy and sheer quality of pictures, this screen is an absolute standout. Watching movies, playing games, and just generally looking at photos taken with this particular device is an absolute pleasure. The other major standout feature of this phone is the fact that it has a removable rear cover and a replaceable 3000 milliamp hour battery. So if you use your phone hard and you travel a lot, you can simply take the back off, pop in a new battery, and you're up and running once again. That being said, the battery itself is some of the latest technology from LG, and they make their batteries themselves. And I managed to get through a heavy day of usage, taking photos, using WhatsApp, using all the social media, making phone calls, and generally this battery lasts well into the evening. So even though it's a large screen, high resolution device, the fact is the battery life is really, really good. The rest of the phone is exceptionally well built. It is, even though it looks like metal, the back is a brushed aluminium look-alike, but it is plastic. But the way LG have finished it with a curve and with the aluminium-like band that runs around the outside, it gives the entire phone a nice feeling. It feels solid, it feels well built, it sits in your hand really well. It is often best used with 2 hands, not 1, although they've incorporated a brand new keyboard which can resize keys and shift left or right to allow you to use the device single-handed. The other interesting thing which you can see on the back is that there are no controls along the top and the sides. With a big phone, it's often hard to reach the various buttons on the top and the side of the device. So what they've done, they've put the on-off button and the volume button just below the camera button on the rear, which tends to fall really nicely to hand when you're holding the phone, and you can use your middle finger to do all that. The camera also has a dual color LED flash, which makes for much more natural pictures. It's a 13 megapixel camera, which is not the highest resolution out there. However, what it has got, and this is pretty unique in smartphones today, it's got a very, very interesting laser focus system, which means doesn't matter what the lighting conditions are in the area where you're taking pictures. It will use the laser to give you instant focus and incredibly sharp pictures. In summary, the camera itself may not be the highest resolution like other cameras on the market. However, because of the speed of focus due to the laser focus, because of the optical image stabilization, it is incredibly quick, and I tend to get amazing pictures very, very consistently. So overall, this new LG G3 is contender for smartphone of the year. It's super slim, it's light, it's extremely well built. The screen is absolutely spectacular. There's nothing else on the market quite as sharp, quite as accurate as this particular screen. The camera might not be leading edge in terms of resolution, but it's certainly one of the easiest, quickest, and most friendly camera to use. The software is also smooth and slick, and their logo, simple is the new smart, actually does work. The camera is simple to use, and there's a lot of smart features built in which make your life a lot easier instead of a lot more complicated.